breaks past the, okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got an aggressive buyer start to step in. Now we got to see volume follow with it. If we see volume follow with it, we are chilling. We are chilling. There's no volume. There's no volume. Yo, what do YouTube? It's your boy Flex.V. Please be sure to follow me on IG, because in today's video we have us another trading video. For this trading video, it ain't like the other trading videos. This trading video, we gonna be trading aggressive. Yup, you already know what today consists of, man. Either we gonna lose a lot of money or we gonna make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, we gonna take our time, follow our rules. We throwing risk management out the door. All right, we finna be going crazy today. What I noticed is y'all like when I don't care, so I'm not gonna care today. I'm literally not gonna care today. And if this video happens to start popping off like how the last video did, when I made like, I think 1,300, I don't know how much I made, but if this video pop off, then I'm going to be flying through these accounts. I can afford them, why not? So do me a favor, if you want me to be more aggressive, if you a hater and you want to see me lose more money, then hey, go ahead, press the like, share the video. But in today's video, yes, we are going to be trading aggressive, but we're gonna be sticking to our rules though. Like, that's the main important thing. If you follow your rules and you take a quality setup, you may reap the reward. Now, this is a probability game, but it is what it is. And I also have one more thing that I want to mention, because I got something I want to show y'all. Boom, your boy got him a camera, man. Your boy got a camera. It is a gimbal pocket 3D DJI. You know, got me a little camera. But yeah, man, so I got me a camera, and I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of my content is based around me literally being in front of my computer. Like, why do I really need a camera? I'm on my phone right now. But since I have a camera, and this isn't a regular camera, this is like an action camera, I gotta go outside. And I don't really go outside too much, to be honest, but hey, since I got a camera, I guess I can just start recording more, because like at the end of the day, I do have a very interesting random life. So hey, maybe I could just get some content. I do gotta get a mic for this, because this is a bootleg camera. This is the real thing, but it's definitely a bootleg way of getting it. But with that being said, man, the market is getting ready to open in a couple minutes, so let's get ready to start trading. And yeah, that's it. All right, we looking pretty good on sales. And I'm seeing something that I really wanted to see. I wanted to see this candle kind of push back up and give me some rejections, because we have a lot of selling inside of this area based on the order flow chart. Now I'm just really waiting for the break of the candle. Not sure if I want to enter on like right now, or all right, I probably should have entered there. So I'm gonna just get ready to enter off this next candle. Like, once it breaks this low, I'll get in. All right, I'm in. All right, safe stop loss, great stop loss. All right, let's see exactly how this goes. Could have got in a little bit higher. It's all good. My targets are going to be the 5,880s. That was a recent level of resistance, and it's also a demand down there. So hopefully that demand can get tapped into. But based on the order flow chart, we looking pretty good, man. So the reason why I took this trade was because I feel like the buyers were basically exhausted. Like, you know, the market moves in like almost like a mountain. You know, it go up and down, up and down, up and down. And when it comes down to it, you know, we just been going straight up past the open all throughout that 9 a.m. candle. And I just feel like we have to go down just a little bit, and then we start to go back up. So I'm technically counter trend trading, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm just really trend trading, to be honest. I feel like we were at a high. We had got some sellers start to step in. We got some rejection. We had got an engulfing. The buyers tried to push the market back up. They got rejected. Then the sellers started to push in and basically took the trade. We risked 500 something per on this trade. We're looking to profit around like $2,500. So, you know, we just gotta wait, see our TP get hit. Right now we up $225. We only been in a trade for, I'll say, like a minute. So yeah, man. One thing about me, I'm gonna let my TP get hit, and I ain't gonna make that mistake where I just lost like $200 in like 2 seconds because I let my TP get hit, but I had too many orders on the TP. That was a rookie mistake that I ain't never doing again. But that's how it is when trading. Like, you gotta go through these lessons, because one day, like, you're gonna be risking a lot of money. Like right now I'm risking 500. One day I'm gonna be risking like thousands on trades, and that $200 loss I did that day, bro, that could easily be like $1,000 loss. So the money only gonna get bigger. So I gotta take these little lessons right now and just learn from them. So right now we in some pretty good profit. We up $300 on this one candle. We got us a pretty good entry, really good stop loss. Now we are approaching the 13 EMA. Now I do have to be a little bit careful. There was a little buyer that stepped in, but at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about it, because, you know, the buyers tried to push the market up, but they didn't. And that kind of showed me, like, you know, the market probably wants to go down to a previous area of support where more buyers can start to step in and push the market up. And literally my target is, I feel like that's that area. So we're going to see. This candlestick is about to close in approximately 40 seconds. Hopefully we can get a push through this 13 EMA. I don't really care too much about the EMAs. The only EMA I kind of like pay attention to for real is going to be the black one, and that is the VWAP. That stands for volume weighted average price. That one I care for a bit, because I had it for a while. These 13 and I believe it's the 50 EMAs. The blue one, the 13, the red one is the 50. I got that from Doyle Exchange. I don't know Doyle, but basically, like, whenever they cross, that's when it's a good sign the market's going to continue. All right, so this candlestick closed pretty strong. Hold on, it closed pretty strong, but we have a positive delta. That's not a good sign. I'm not even gonna lie. That's really not a good sign. I need this. I just put my I put my stop loss down to break even, because we already up $400. I'm doing it a tad bit early. The only reason I'm doing it is because the delta is positive when we got like a big bearish candle. So that's kind of a red flag right there, as it's all right. We got some buyers that are stepping in. Yeah, I think I may be cooked. I mean, hopefully it can just reverse and break through that 13. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, it's not too tough, to be honest. Well, it is tough because, like, we were in some pretty good profit, but it's not tough because literally I seen that 13 EM. I mean, I seen that well, I did see it literally tap the EMA, kind of reject, but that positive delta, that's what got me. Right now, I may get back in. I'm not even gonna lie. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get in. Yeah, I'm not gonna get in because that delta being positive, like that big bearish candle with a positive delta, basically showed me like the market is really on something else right now. All right, I'm gonna wait for another candlestick to open, and then we'll see. But if not, like, if I don't see what I like, then I'm not going to take another trade until I see something I like, because I'm risking a lot of money. So, and we are kind of getting a pin bar right now. Did we get wicked out for no reason? We may have gotten wicked out for no reason. So basically, this is something I've been practicing as well. Now my entry, it was a pretty good entry. I do like entering off of stuff like that. It just looks like a bearish confirmation. When it comes down to this, right now, this current candle, it's at a pin bar. It's still 2 minutes left, so it's a lot of time for this candlestick to change or even just drop, to be honest. But right now it's at a pin bar, so me being patient, looking for a quality setup, I would like for the candlestick to close literally just how it is exactly right now. And then the next candlestick, I would like for it to push up. Now, once it push up, of course, I'm gonna be looking for, you know, aggressive sellers on the order flow chart. But if you don't have the order flow chart, basically what I'm gonna look for candlestick wise is basically I'm gonna look for the market to push up and then start to reject, and then like I want it to just like bounce. I just want it to bounce, like pretend to go up and then just come down, pretend to go up and come down. If I see that 2 or 3 times, then I'll just get in, and I'll literally have my stop loss literally above the candlestick that I previously entered on, just to give myself a little bit of room. But we got a minute left on the clock. Now I hope I didn't get wicked out for no reason, because I felt like, yeah, I felt like if I get wicked out for no reason, like that's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's like really tough. And wicked out, if I would have entered earlier on that doji candle, I would have got wicked out on that as well. But it's all good. This candlestick is closing pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty nice. The only thing that kind of worries me is that positive delta on the order flow chart. Like, why would that be positive? So the market probably wants to go up, I'm not even gonna lie. Probably does. All right, we got 43 seconds left. I want this candlestick to close like this. I don't want it to close very bearish. I mean, even if it closed light blue, which is a bullish candle, like this, like right here, I would still look at that as a kind of bearish close, because the top wick didn't break past the previous, and the bottom wick broke past. Yeah, so I'm upping my risk right now, I'm not even gonna lie. We got 16 seconds left. Yeah, you risking money today, boy. You're risking 787. Good Lord. All right, it pushed up a bit. All right, let's see. I want to see the market push up and then give me a rejection. I want to see it go to that black line or even before, and then start to like bounce. It's doing it now, but like, okay, there we go. Yeah, keep pushing up. And the thing about it is, if it breaks past this previous wick, I'm not even gonna lie, I could take a buy, because with that positive delta, that's showing me that, like, okay, yeah, the sellers are in control, but at the end of the day, we are in an uptrend. You know, this technically is a break and retest. So let's just see. If it breaks past this previous wick, I'm changing my freaking. All right, it broke past it. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'll probably wait for another candlestick to open up. Like, I'll wait for this candlestick to signify that it's bullish before just entering on a buy, because at the end of the day, you know, I was looking for the market to reject around this area, and even if it was to push up, it can take out those highs too. It can still push up and end up rejecting. So just gotta be a little bit careful, and the way to be careful in this game is just to be patient. So let's see, that's an 18-point stopper. All right, so let's just be patient. We got 3 minutes left. All right, we just got an aggressive buyer to step into the market. I'm about to buy. Yeah. All right, so I just bought. We kind of got a tight stop loss. Now I am trading more with the trend because we are taking buys, and we already into some good profit. We up $200 in the span of like 5 seconds, but we looking for way more than $200. Not even gonna lie. And we kind of got a, we kind of have a tight stop loss. I wanted to break past these, those rejections, not even gonna lie. Needed to break past that. All right, up $400. This trade is looking a little bit better than the sell that we took. We're up more money, or I guess I don't know how to explain it, but we're up more, but I need follow through. There's 50 seconds left. Now, as long as this current candle closes past the previous one, I definitely feel pretty confident about this trade. The only thing that kind of worries me is all these rejections in this area. but I want it to close past the previous candle, and it's starting to reject a bit. Like I said in my kind of analysis, you know, it can literally go or break those highs, but it can still reject. But when it comes down to it rejecting, I want to see my candles breaking past previous candles that tell me to hold. I want my candles to be, you know, pretty strong in their closes to tell me to hold, because if they're starting to weaken up, you know, then I'll just close my position, because I'm risking so much. $75 loss, like, it's nothing compared to a $700 loss. So that candlestick closed past the previous one. We did get kind of a rejection, so a little bit of drawdown could be normal, but at the end of the day, we do have our stop loss in a safe space. So hopefully my stop loss is mentally prepared for it, because I'm not. So just got to deal with being patient, and that's something that I excel at in daily life. You know, I try to be really patient. So here we are. I think in the next video, I'm gonna try trading with this camera just to see exactly, like, you know, how I like it. I do need to get a mic though, not even gonna lie. The mic sounds okay, like with the camera by itself, but I don't know if y'all would like that, to be honest. All right, there we go. We getting a little push. There we go, getting a push. Broke past the previous wick. Now we just want to see a continuation. Got 3 minutes left on the clock. Well, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. Move that to the back so y'all can see it clear as day. All right, so that candlestick just opened. It's not looking good right now. The reason why it's not looking good, in my opinion, is because of that 15-minute. Like I was saying earlier, this candlestick did not close past the previous wick. I mean, it is a pretty strong close, but at the end of the day, it didn't close past the previous wick. So just got to ask yourself, do you want to deal with the drawdown? Like, do I want to deal with the drawdown? No. I was up $400, and now I am at $25, $25, $50. But $0. Okay. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's just a waiting game, to be honest. My stop loss isn't really in too much of a safe space based on a 15-minute, because like that 15-minute low can just get smacked. And you know me, free liquidity, that's who I am, that's what I love to be. But I want to see some buyers start to step into the market, man. Like, where they at? All right, get a little push up. And this is what I mean when I say buyers start to step into the market. Just trying to make it as visible as possible. So this previous candlestick, you know, it's still fluctuating, but I want to see like a green order just pop in, like how the previous one did. On the right side, where it's like 1500, 1203, that's the volume. And as you can see, we're kind of breaking past that previous low. Now, this is what I mean by when I say follow through. Like when it comes down to follow through, is breaking past the previous low. Is there volume when it comes down to breaking past the previous low, or is it just like tapping it? Right now, there is kind of a little bit of volume. There's 1,700 orders at that, but I want to see an aggressive buyer start to step in. I want to see those buyers just start to push the market up like they were doing on the previous one. If they don't, I'm literally going to exit my trade. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll just wait for another setup. All right, we're getting a little bit of a push up, but at the end of the day, you know, these sellers are holding. All right, here we go. Let's see. That's no volume. Literally no volume. Oh my gosh, that's no volume. That's no volume. We got 1771, and then we have 53. What was in 1771? The Independence Day? 1771. I don't know. Jeez, I'm not American, so I'm sorry. I'm locked in right now. All right, yeah, there's no volume right here. I'm not even gonna lie. If it literally breaks past the, okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. We got an aggressive buyer start to step in. Now we got to see volume followed with it. If we see volume followed with it, we are chilling. We are chilling. There's no volume. There's no volume. 420. Wow, this kind of stick. Okay, wait. 1191. Oh gosh. All right, we getting some volume, but we are getting aggressive sellers that are starting to step in. I'm not gonna lie, I think I should close this trade with just how hesitant these buyers are with trying to push the market up. Like, it's moving now, but at the end of the day, you know, it was just moving so slow. You can see with the sellers, 1636, 1771, 1900, like, and then we got the buyers. It took forever just to get to 720. So I'm gonna take my time, not make any rational decisions. I feel like the best move right now is to close this trade. If the market doesn't push up. All right, so I ended up closing my trade just for a small loss because I'm risking so much. But with y'all seen with the order flow, like, bro, those buyers, they were just so hesitant. So I ended up closing, but let's see what I lost. All right, I lost $92, God. But yeah, I took a small loss. I just felt like this trade was not gonna play out, and it seems like it's not playing out right now. But who knows?